Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fazbear Entertainment would like you to put your hands together for the one, the only,
Freddy Fazbear.
Five Nights at Freddy's is an indie horror game series created by Scott Cawthon on August 8, 2014. The game became an instant hit with its unique style of gameplay, the story, and its iconic characters, the animatronics. And with that, there were also hoaxes. Lots and lots of hoaxes. Now, I'm sure a lot of people who have been following the FNAF franchise since 2014 have heard about hoaxes such as Sparky the dog, the cupcake being a camera, and Foxy being a quote-unquote good guy. But today, I will be talking about People Against Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. The channel was created by a man claiming to be the night guard from the first game, Mike Schmidt. His videos consist of him quote-unquote exposing the fictional pizzeria for what it really is. It is unknown what his real name actually is, as his last video was uploaded 6 years ago as of this video, and he has no other social media platforms outside of his YouTube channel. With all that in mind, today we will be watching all of his videos, sort of in the style of Pyrocynical's Petscop video. Oh, and by the way, I'll leave a link to Mike Schmidt's channel in the description if you want to watch his videos before you watch this video. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump into it. The first video was uploaded on August 26, 2014, just 16 days after Five Nights at Freddy's was released. The video starts off with Mike claiming that he will sue Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place.
Hi, my name is Michael Schmidt, and I am suing Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place for putting their employees in imminent danger and wrongful deaths.
He then goes on about how he found a help wanted ad for Freddy's Pizzeria, which is exactly how FNAF 1 started when you click on the new game. That's when he mentions that the employment agreement said something about the animatronics being on a free roaming mode.
On the employment agreement, it said something about the robots, the animatronic characters, being on a free roaming zone. And I was thinking, okay, let's see, a free roaming zone. Is that why that the robots would be free of singing? But apparently, I was wrong.
Just like the game, Mike gets a call from presumably Phone Guy, and is told by him that the animatronics will try to stuff him into a Freddy suit if he lets one of the robots into the office. Again, just like the game.
The security guard before me, he talked to me and told me that the robots, the animatronic robots, do come to life at night. After hours, the robots think that humans are robots, not in costume, and that is against the rules. And so if they find a human, they will take that human and shove it in a costume. If a human gets shoved in there, he's gonna have all these sharp edges.
And the rest of the video is him just explaining how his job at Freddy's Pizza was like the game mechanics of the first FNAF game. Until he talks about how he ordered a pizza from Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and was sent, this monstrosity.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, by the way, yes, I tried calling the number, but as expected, it just rang forever. Also, you can barely see it because of the lighting in the video, but there's writing on the back of the pizza box. So I took the liberty of pausing the video to a frame where the writing is most visible, screenshotting it, and editing it to the point where it's somewhat readable. And this is the result. It says, "Thanks for using I'm your phone number and address, Michael, Freddy Fazbear." Notice how there's a few spelling errors on the box. And yeah, this will be important for the next video. Moving forward, Michael complains about how Freddy's Pizza has gotten away with many deaths ever since 1977, and how lousy his pay is until he actually eats the pizza. And the man has the audacity to diss on Little Caesars. The absolute madman.
Yeah, this is better than Little Caesars anytime.
My God!
But yeah, after that, he ends the video. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I saw this video for the first time when I was very young, and I got worried that I would see Foxy running down the goddamn highway or some shit. I don't know, I was a dumb little kid. But yeah, this video gave his channel recognition since there were many rumors that Five Nights at Freddy's was real at the time. And since little kids will believe anything they see, they watched his video. The second video was uploaded on October 25th, 2014. In this video, Mike called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place and recorded it. The video starts off with Mike giving an explanation to why he hasn't been uploading, and that's because he's been occupying himself with the lawsuit, which, let's be honest, he was probably procrastinating during that time, since, you know, his videos are fake. Anyways, a few walls of text later, and we finally get to listen to the phone call.
Reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number or try your call again.
His first attempt at calling the pizzeria was futile, as it led him to a message saying that the number was no longer in service. The second attempt was a success, as we can hear Freddy Fazbear himself on the other end, saying that the pizzeria was closed for the night. The third attempt at calling Freddy's Pizzeria leads to the same message from the first call, until the video skips to the 10th attempt, where Freddy answers the phone again. After the 10th attempt, the video skips to the 12th attempt. But this time, instead of Freddy answering the phone, or the lady saying that the number was no longer in service, we instead get this. At first, we just hear a bunch of presumably pots and pans being moved around, but that's when we're met with this 30 minutes later. After the static, we get a mashup of the no longer in service message with Freddy's voice, followed by static.
No longer in service. In error. Your call again. We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
The video ends with another wall of text from Mike saying that it could be a crazy glitch with the phone lines, but it could be something else given his bad experience working as a security guard. And let's be honest, this is Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria we're talking about, so of course it's gonna be weird. By the way, I'm sure a lot of you noticed many typos in this video. Well, looking back at what the pizza box said in the first video, it also had a couple typos as well. So, it's safe to say that the videos are 100% fake. Not to mention that the first video has Markiplier and Five Nights at Freddy's in the tags. But despite that, I actually love how immersive the two videos, the second one especially, are. The phone call sounds incredibly realistic with the staticky audio and the voice of Freddy in the mix. This channel is essentially the Petscop YouTube channel before Petscop was even a thing, and honestly, that's really cool. The third video was uploaded on December 26, 2014. Merry Christmas. The video starts off with a wall of text pretty much explaining the progress that was made on the Chica animatronics so far, with the disclaimer at the end saying that the footage is blurry, and it is. Looking at the footage, Chica is seen, well, is made out to be seen, looking left and right, opening and closing her mouth. Something of note is the fact that the shape of Chica looks very human, which pretty much falls into the category of the uncanny valley when you compare Chica from the first Five Nights at Freddy's game to this presumed footage of the real Chica. The footage is then cut off by a wall of Spanish text that has been flipped and rotated around. After rotating and flipping the image back around and then translating the text into English, the text reads, from top to bottom, Paramansana Yoganana, do not seek absolute values in the relative world of nature. This is a direct quote from the book Autobiography of a Yogi, which was written by Paramahansa Yogananda. This book is important in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe as it's referenced in the first Five Nights at Freddy's game on the fifth night, where the phone call references the book when you put the audio in reverse. After the text, the video ends with a blue screen. Honestly, I have to give props to Mike because the fact that he snuck in a reference to Autobiography of a Yogi really shows that he took his time to dissect the lore of FNAF when he made the People Against Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place channel. So, bravo. The fourth video was uploaded on January 17th, 2015, 2 months after Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was released. The video starts off with a wall of text, yet again, describing how Fazbear Entertainment created a puppet animatronic that doesn't rely on strings to move. The footage starts with the puppet slowly appearing from the bottom of the screen in what looks like Mike's garage, as it has the same wooden wall and a white iron door in the background, looking left and right in a very human-like way. Then, another wall of text appears saying that the gift test will be demonstrated. After that, we can see the puppet clapping its hands together as someone gives it a Durafast box. The puppet drops it and goes back down onto the frame. The video ends with yet another wall of text containing the same quote from the last video before it cuts to blue yet again. Honestly, compared to the last video, this video isn't as believable. First off, the puppet appears to be in Mike's garage wearing a goddamn winter coat, and its face is literally a white mask with construction paper poorly taped onto it. The way it moves feels a bit too human for it to be considered an animatronic, and the guy that hands the puppet box is obviously Mike, no doubt. Side note, I mentioned that the box was a Durafast box. Durafast is a company that specializes in manufacturing car parts, so it's kind of weird for it to be present in a video that's supposed to take place at a pizzeria. Overall, I do like how the video tries to simulate old footage like the last video. There's just a lot of discrepancies that break the FNAF is real narrative. The fifth video was uploaded on February 16th, 2015. The video starts off with walls of text, as per usual, explaining how an arcade game called Bonnie's Word Hunt contains disturbing material on the 21st level of the game. Mike claims to be using an emulator to play the game and using a cheat code to reach the 21st level right away. After that, we're shown the title screen of the game and then the first level.
Set, go.
The gameplay, if you can call it that, is just the Bonnie animatronic running down a checkered hallway collecting letters with the Save Them minigame voice from the second FNAF game in the background. After completing the first level, the game jumps to level 21 and Mike spells out candy with the letters. Soon after, the game glitches out and it shows Bonnie spelling out the phrase "It's me" before the video ends with a jump scare.
Ready, set, go.
It's me is a phrase that has been referenced in multiple FNAF games. Also, if you pause at the right time, you can see Spring Bonnie before the video cuts off. Spring Bonnie plays an important role in the FNAF storyline, which I won't get into because of spoilers, but if you're curious, you can look it up yourself. Now, this video claims to be an arcade game with a dark twist, but honestly, it just feels more like a scratch project than an arcade game. And also, how did Mike manage to emulate the game when he only worked at the pizzeria as a security guard? How did he find the time to do that? Another thing I noticed is that if you raise the pitch of the background voice in the game by about 50%, it sounds a lot like Mike talking.
Ready, set, go. I. Z. Good job.
Now, I know I'm probably overanalyzing this video, but I just found that to be interesting. The sixth video was uploaded on February 23rd, 2015. The video starts off with the usual wall of text explaining the gameplay of Feed Chica, which is the second arcade game Mike is quote-unquote emulating. He also gives a gore warning for the video, as this arcade game does get a bit dark the more you watch. Anyways, the game starts off with the title screen followed by a token count. The same voice from Bonnie's word hunt can be heard as we see Chica in front of 3 pizzas. She asks for the pizza on the left and then eats it as the player is rewarded with 2 tokens.
Ready, set, go.
The next level is the same, only this time Chica asks for the pizza on the right. Now, this is when the game starts to take a dark turn.
Ready, set, go.
The next level has the player choosing human organs for Chica to eat instead of pizza. Chica asks for what appears to be a lung and then eats it. The third level has the player choosing human organs yet again, but this time the choices are what appear to be 2 kidneys and a heart that have a small pool of blood below each of them, so a lot more grotesque. Chica asks for the left kidney and then eats it when all of a sudden the game cuts to Chica smiling with lifeless eyes staring at the player. Shortly after, she asks for a human to eat, and then the video ends with the point of view of the inside of an empty Freddy head, followed by Chica jumpscaring the player. Honestly, I do like the unnerving visuals this video has. The gore does add in a pleasant, disturbing factor to the video, which gets a thumbs up from me. Also, the way Chica smiles after every level is also pretty creepy too. The 17th video was uploaded on March 9th, 2015, 1 week after FNAF 3 was released. The video starts with, you guessed it, a wall of text, which I won't go into detail about here in the next videos on Mike's channel, since it's pretty much the same thing as the previous videos. One thing I will mention, however, is that there's an apparent urban legend in the Foxy's Island arcade game that triggers a disturbing glitch. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Also, just a fair warning, if you suffer from epilepsy, you may want to skip to this timestamp. Anyways, the game starts with Foxy the pirate riding in a ship to an island with a treasure chest on it. The obstacles in the game are whirlpools and rocks. Once he reaches the islands, we're met with text that states, well done. The next 3 levels has the player doing the same thing, only this time, the player purposely touches the whirlpools on the top of the water. And on the 5th level, we're met with a glitch followed by level 6. On the 6th level, the game freaks out and we're met with disturbing visuals such as the flag on Foxy's ship turning into a crying child, the sky and water becoming blood red, and the obstacles becoming corpses of dead children. Afterward, Foxy is then shown walking toward a white box, which switches to the island with a gift on it. Gift opens, revealing a shadowy black figure that kills Foxy. The black figure flashes on screen with text behind it saying, "It took me all the time," repeatedly for split seconds 3 times before the video cuts to an image of the island in black and white with text on the bottom that says, "Afraid of your own shadow?" And then the video ends. Okay, now, this video is pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's better than Feed Chica. The visuals are decently disturbing, and the lack of audio is also a bit unnerving. Overall, not that bad of a video. The 8th video was uploaded on March 20th, 2015. The game appears to be a Pac-Man clone, but with a twist. For example, instead of playing as Pac-Man, you play as Golden Freddy, and your goal is to collect all the crumbs and feed as many hungry kids before time runs out. Everything seems normal up until level 2, where the game is cut off by static and shows Golden Freddy zoomed in toward the camera, staring at the player. He then walks around the maze a bit before he collapses and disappears. After that, the video cuts to yellow static and a tone. To be honest, this video was kind of boring. The visuals aren't that disturbing, and there's no audio except for the ending, and you can't really tell what's even going on in the video. Like, why did Golden Freddy collapse and disappear? Overall, I just felt lost watching this video. The 9th video was uploaded on March 27th, 2015. Now, this video is unlike the other videos Mike has uploaded onto the channel, and that's because on March 26th, 2015, someone hacked his account and uploaded a video that has since been deleted. A day later, Mike uploaded an explanation, where he pretty much just explains how the video the hacker uploaded was not uploaded by him, and he made the conclusion that he was indeed hacked.
Hey guys, if you were like searching the web, or you're subscribed to my channel and you decided to watch my one of my videos, and it was on March 26th, 2015, I think the time was 8 o'clock or 9, sometime around there at night, you might have seen a video. A video that this video was not made or uploaded by me. What I'm certain, what has happened, is that I was hacked.
Now keep in mind, this will be important for the next video that I'm about to talk about. The 10th video was uploaded on April 17th, 2015. The video starts with Mike explaining how this is the last video of the Fazbear Arcade series.
Hi guys, this is the last and final video of the Freddy Fazbear arcade games. And this one is the most recent of them all. Basically, the game is what the title suggests. It's make your own animatronic. You get to put a costume on it. You get to color it. You get to put a background. You get to name it. And you even get to print it. Sounds cool, right?
He then mentions how the game has a profanity filter and that someone hacked the game to remove the filter, and when they remove the filter, disturbing stuff goes on.
The only thing about this game that makes it odd is that it has a safeguard. And from what I've been able to gather, the safeguard does not allow you to use any vulgar words as names for your characters. For example, you can't name your character sexy. You can't name your character crap. But apparently, some people were able to hack this game and take away the safeguards. And it's been rumored that some disturbing stuff goes on when that safeguard is off. Now, I got the code on my computer, and I'm going to go through a normal playthrough. I've been through the normal playthrough many times. It's very, amusing once in a while. I haven't hacked the game yet. So I'm going to go through one playthrough, and then I'm going to put the hack in, and we're going to see if it will work. So, without further ado, let's play.
With that, Mike proceeds to do a regular walkthrough of the game before hacking it. When he finishes making his animatronic, he tries naming it Sexy, just to show that the profanity filter won't let him. He then tries naming it Hell, but also to no avail. He then names it a bunch of jumbled text and then prints out his creation.
I like this one. I like this one. Introducing Sonnet! Yay! Alright, let's see. Let's print. Come on. Alright. Take a look. Yeah, there it is. Right here. I named him Eastus Earth. I couldn't think of anything else. Alright, this is the normal playthrough. We're gonna go through. We're gonna see what happens when I put in the hack. Alright, this might take a few minutes.
After showing off his wonderful creation, he then puts in the hack that removes the profanity filter. Upon doing so, he's met with a bunch of static and distortion with the game. When he got to customizing the animatronic, he was given a selection of human legs, hands, torsos, and faces. He then named the character Sexy, and then is met with more distortion before being shown Pyroco from the first FNAF game, but in green and purple. 25 seconds later, this happens.
Something's supposed to happen? Is something supposed to happen? I think something's supposed to happen, but I don't know what. What was it? You guys see? What was that?
Afterward, Mike's printer prints out a picture out of nowhere. Now, I'm unsure of what this is, but it's most likely a distorted Freddy since it's brown, but again, I'm not entirely sure. While looking at the picture, Mike gets jump scared yet again, and realizes that his laptop shut off on its own.
Where in the world did this come from? I don't remember. What is this? I haven't seen. What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, you saw that, guys, right? I'm not the only one who's crazy. I saw that, right? Oh, dude, look what happened. It crashed my computer. Oh, dear. How did that... What happened?
After he rebooted it, he checked his channel, only to find out that all of his thumbnails were replaced with a black background with the word FireSafe on it, and a video titled firesafe.avi was uploaded to this channel out of nowhere. So clearly we can assume that the make your own animatronic game hacked his channel, somehow, even though it was made in 2003. Mike then Googles FireSafe, only to be met with online shops selling metal safes. And with that, the video concludes. Honestly, this video is pretty funny to watch. While it is blatantly fake with stuff like the mouse cursor moving in a linear path and Mike's obvious fake reactions to things.
I haven't seen... What was that? What was that? What was that?
I will say that he did put effort into this video. I actually did research FireSafe myself, but I've also found listings for safes, so I'm just gonna assume that the word FireSafe is a reference to the ending of FNAF 3, but make of it as you will. Also, I had to edit the video to make Mike louder, because if you watch the actual video on his channel, his voice is incredibly quiet while the jump scares on the video were incredibly loud, which I had to lower the volume on. And I'm 100% certain that was done on purpose to scare people, but yeah. Overall, this video was pretty creative in my opinion.
What the? It's pretty... Guys, look.
Roblox!
The 11th video was uploaded on June 10th, 2015. The video starts with Mike waking up at 3:30 a.m. to someone tapping on his window.
Hi guys, there's been a knocking on my window for the past 5 minutes or so, and I'm going to see who is making the noise right now. Okay.
But when he got up to check the window, the tapping stopped. then checks outside his bedroom to see if anyone broke in, but nobody was there, and that's where the video ends. Now, even though this video wasn't too special, the tapping on the window was actually kind of unnerving. It gives the viewers the assumption that it could be one of the 4 animatronics that was tapping on the window, or any sort of entity in general. Now, I'm pretty much gonna skip this video because it's just a video of Mike's laptop freaking out and him explaining how it's the reason he hasn't been uploading to his channel. So, yeah, let's move on. The 13th video was uploaded on October 17th, 2015. The video was filmed on June 13th, only 3 days after someone or something tapped on Mike's window. Well, the tapping came back, and when Mike checked his window to see if anything was there, he was met with a paper plate Freddy. This paper plate Freddy made an appearance in the second FNAF game, where it can be shown on one of the cameras. Mike goes outside to see the paper plate Freddy doll, and when he flips it around, it has the phrase "Guess Who" on the back of its head, which is a reference to one of the FNAF 3 teaser images. Suddenly, Mike sees what he presumed was Freddy through the window and gets caught off guard.
Oh, yeah, what was that? See that, guys? It was right there. Don't tell me you guys didn't see that. Come on, let's go.
He then heads back inside, grabs a metal bat, and looks for Freddy so he can hit some serious dingers on him. Sadly, he doesn't find Freddy, but he checked back on the footage and saw that there was a stuffed bear through the window, and that's where the video ends. Now, this video wasn't as unnerving as the last Strange Noises at Night video, but I will say that the paper plate Freddy thing is pretty cool, and I like the references that were thrown into the video. Also, the fact that Mike grabbed a metal bat for protection was pretty funny. The 14th video was uploaded on November 27th, 2015, 4 months after FNAF 4 came out. The video is pretty much Mike talking about how he noticed several scratches in the hallway and a scratch behind his bed, leaving the viewers to make assumptions about where the scratches came from. He also mentions that he noticed the scratches on June 30th, just 2 weeks after the 2 Strange Noises at Night incidents occurred. Many assumed that it was Freddy that made the scratches, since we did see what looked like Freddy through the window in the last video, but that theory is shaky at best. Also, the scratches in the hallway could be a reference to FNAF 4, as it takes place with nightmare versions of the original 4 animatronics along with some new ones. Now, I could be wrong about that, but just more food for thought. The 15th video was uploaded on March 7th, 2016. The video opens with Mike explaining how the last 2 incidents have kept him up at night and he was being left home alone. That's when he started hearing the sound of pots and pans in the middle of the night and decided to investigate it. He brought along a headlight and the bat from the second Strange Noises at Night video as he headed into the kitchen. When he arrived, he was met with a bunch of pots and pans scattered across the floor, almost as if a burglar broke in. He then hears something moving behind him and gets startled by it. Looking around, he sees nothing and turns on the kitchen light. He puts all the pots and pans back and turns the light back off when he hears hissing in the living room.
Alright, I don't know what caused that, guys, but let's hope it doesn't happen again, okay? Alright. Let's get back. What was that? What did you see that, guys? What was that? What was that, guys? What was that? I heard something.
But of course, he finds nothing, but in post-editing, he sees that stuffed bear, or Freddy, from the last Strange Noises at Night video. Mike claims that he dropped the top hat when he ran toward it, but he still has yet to find the top hat and Freddy. The video ends there. The 16th video was uploaded on August 10th, 2016, just around 2.5 months after FNAF's sister location was announced. Mike appears to have gotten a letter in the mail from a company called Afton Robotics, which is the same company from FNAF's sister location. The letter itself was written by the one and only the purple guy, or the man behind the slot. The letter essentially says that Afton Robotics watched some of Mike's videos, and that they want to offer him a job at Circus Baby's Pizza World, which is where sister location takes place in.
And basically, what he says in this letter is that he wants me to not only be a night guard for his place called, let's see, where is it? Circus Baby's Pizza World, but he also wants me to be his PR person for his company.
If Mike takes the job, Afton Robotics will give him free healthcare. They also mentioned that they check their animatronics frequently to make sure that they're safe and that Mike is free to film the inside of the facility, which Mike says he'll film it and show it off in the future.
What's interesting about this company is that they say if I sign up or if I agree to do this, is that they will give me health care and their very own employee insurance program. And they also have a strict and thorough inspection of their animatronics once every 2 months, unlike Fazbear, who only inspects their animatronics for every 6 months. And they also say if they find one animatronic that is not safe for employees or customers, that they will pull it from shipping until the problem is solved. And unlike Fazbear, who only has a specific time limit for repairs, they let the repairs go on for like however much time they need. And what's also interesting is that they will also allow me to take pictures and film their facility. So even though you guys might not get a video tour of Fazbear's Pizzeria, you will definitely get one out of Circus Baby's Pizza World. And so that sort of like wraps up. So like that sort of like brings this video to a close. And this is Mike Schmidt here saying goodbye.
And that's where the video ends. To this day, we have yet to see Circus Baby's Pizza World from Mike. The 17th video was uploaded on August 17th, 2016, and as of this video, it is the final video that has been uploaded onto the People Against Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place YouTube channel. The video is incredibly short, as it is only 30 seconds long. It shows what the title suggests, the Foxy the Pirate endoskeleton. And unlike the last two animatronic footage videos, it seems to be an actual clip of an endoskeleton. After the Foxy endoskeleton dances around for a bit, we're shown the same autobiography of a Yogi quote before the video ends. And with that, that's the end. In conclusion, this channel is an enigma that was made for the sole purpose of making people believe that Five Nights at Freddy's was real, and it worked for the most part. I feel like after the first two videos were released, that's when the channel became less and less believable with every new upload. That being said, I do remember when the first video came out and believing it was real, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably believed it too if you ever watched Mike's videos when you were younger. To get my final thoughts on People Against Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, it was fun while it lasted, and there is some creativity to be seen with the videos, despite it being 100% fake. So Mike, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, but if you are, thank you for the videos. I enjoyed getting freaked out by them when I was little. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Now, as you could tell by the length, this video took a long ass time to make, but I had fun making it nonetheless. Before I end this video, I'd like to give a shout out to my coworker Melvin. He asked me to critique his song he made, and I have to say it's really good actually. I'll leave a link to his Spotify in the description, so when you have the time, give his song a listen. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment down below talking about anything Five Nights at Freddy's related. I read every single comment that I get. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.